There goes the there.
Warning, this show is not for the serious or sensitive individual. I repeat, this show is not for the sensitive or serious individual.
In other words, if you sensitive, do you a favor, definitely do me a favor, and get the fuck from around here, player. Yeah.
There goes the labor. There goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighbor. There goes the neighborhood.
Yes, y'all. Welcome y'all to another episode of There Goes the Neighborhood Apartment 3A. I am your host, Dom G, and we got the fellas ready to come out and have a little fun tonight with a topic that I thought we should pay some serious attention to. But before we do that, you know how we got to start it off. Let's say what's up to some people in the building. Starting off with Mom Dukes. What's up, Mom? Love you. Thank you for everything. Can't wait to party this weekend on the cruise. Yeah. Got my baby girl in the building. Dream girl Cynthia. What's up, baby? Love you to the moon, to Mars, and to wherever other planets are out there. I have no idea. There is no ending in sight. Yes, I'm in that kind of mood tonight because I know I'm going to be in trouble by the end of the show. So I got to get me some points while I can. Goddamn. What's up, John Fanning? We got Heck in the building. Heck, what's up? Joanne in the building. What's up, Joe? We got Gina, Freddie Fred in the building. Karina, what's up? Lucia, what's up? Xenia, Angela, Lewis. We are about to party. Get it in. Alva, what's up? We got Luke. What up, Luke? George, what's going on? Lisa, what's up? Tammy. We got John in the building. What's up? We got Rock in the building. Ricky Rick, what's up, cuzzo? We got the Believer, Billy Bob in the building. What's up, Bill? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we're doing tonight. It's rocking and rolling time. I think it's time to bring the fellas in so we can get this party on the road. What y'all think? Apartment 3A, the show begins now.
4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
What on?
Y'all, so rated R, so fly, fresh to death to hate me, y'all. So amazing, y'all, so rated R, so fly, fresh to death to hate me, y'all. So amazing, y'all, so rated R, so fly, fresh to death to hate me, y'all. So amazing, y'all, so rated R, so fly, fresh to death to hate me, y'all. So amazing, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie, Arthur, and Ruben in the building. Yeah, what's good, fellas? What's good?
What's going on, fellas?
Oh man,
what's going on?
Tom P, Charlie, Ruben, what's going on, brothers? What's good?
I'm good, brother. How are you doing?
How you guys doing?
Done.
You guys want to say? You guys want to say anything to your queens before we get this show on the road?
Forgive me, we don't. I'm about to sin.
Hey, I did my apologies already in advance.
Yeah. And listen, and ladies and gentlemen, Arthur's having a little technical difficulty with Wi-Fi, but he's making it work. He's been busting his behind for the last hour trying to get it all set, at least to be able to make it work for the day. So he's got it to a point where he's able to work it out. And so, you know, bear with my brother because he worked hard all day in this freezing ass cold. And now he came on having to get this all set up. So, you know, big up to my brother, man.
Thank you, Dom. Nice. Thank you.
And as you see, Ruben took down his Christmas decorations.
That's right. I got Mickey Mouse right there. See Minnie Mouse right there? See her? I got Disney now. See what Shit.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. So I mean, listen, before we get into the topic, quick shout out Dame. What's up, Dame? Marion, what's up, Marion? So before we get into the topic of today, just a couple things I wanted to touch on briefly. You know, we got a new president. Trump was sworn in yesterday. And you had a couple of people that performed at his event. You know, Snoop Dogg, one of my favorite all time, and Nelly performed. And they got a lot of backlash for that, man. They got a lot of backlash. People been giving them a real hard time because they performed for President Trump. Now, fellas, I wanted to get your take on that because I think there's still a lot of hypocrisy in the world. And you know, again, I think does a man have a right? And Snoop, when it comes down to Snoop, I mean, if you guys are familiar, in the past election, he was really hard on Trump, and then he had a change of heart. His mind changed, and decided to go that way. So, I mean, is there anything wrong with that? Is there anything wrong with having to change your heart and saying, "Hey, man, I see things differently, and this is how I feel now."
Well,
Charlie,
to me, I tell you what. Okay, my bad, Charlie.
No bad, Rube.
Listen. I'm sure we all was in a relationship or dealt with a girl. She was cut off dead. Come see her later on. People mature, different situation, come back better, right? Kind of like, you know what I mean? Just resume where you left off. It's how I see it, man. When Trump came in when Trump first came in, a lot of people wasn't feeling him. A lot of people, especially the minorities and all that. You know, his mentality and all that shit. But being we got what we got in the last 4 years, and listen again, the whole immigration, I mean, just the whole border thing alone, people, family dying, that alone set a lot of people up. You got these, you know, gangsters from Nicaragua and Mexico. They're running Chicago. Yo, they're really like taking over a lot of things. And a lot of, you know, and people want change from what we experienced, right? So listen, at the end of the day, Trump, he's saying the right shit, executing the right shit, and people don't even care about no more of his black, white. Yo, we just want change. America's not what it was before, and we need that change. And Snoop is like, fuck it, I'm gonna go with where's that? That's all. So that's how I see it.
So you don't see. So pretty much, you think then the backlash they're getting, you think is not right.
Listen, man, you could do the right thing, and you're gonna get some type of backlash. I said people got opinion. People are gonna, you know, I don't think it's right. I think everybody's entitled to do their own shit, man. I mean, I got backlashes for that lady who got burnt, and the cop just standing there looking at her, you know, flamed up. Why he didn't take over Jack? I mean, you know, there's a lot of people that got backlashes about a lot of things. At the end of the day, Trump is gonna make something change. He's gonna do some shit. I'm telling you right now. We got no choice, bro. We around the corner from World War III. Guys, this is real serious. Russia economy is collapsing. These niggas are ready to nuke. There's gonna be a lot of shit, and I hope Trump, with the relationship, the tides, I hope he can change it around for the next generation. It's that bad, bro.
I hope so too, and I hope that, you know, him being president, that nobody's gonna go and try to play second base with beepers on their hips no more. You know, because
I hear you.
That shit don't make no sense when guys are playing second base and you're playing the sport and you got a beeper, you know, on your waist. You know what I mean? That just makes absolutely no sense. You know what I mean?
But that beeper got me the job I needed to elevate. Where you throwing fastballs on the 0-2 count, nigga, bitch, loaded. You know, you fucked up my career. You know, that stupid ass thing you did. So I blame you for a lot. You know, I could have been. You know, I could have probably. You know, Charlie, we could have probably went to the next level. I probably would have got drafted by the age of 12. This nigga want to throw a fastball, fucked up my whole career. Could have changed my life, my family. I could have maybe took. You know what I'm saying, Charlie? Shit happens. Do I have a reason to be backlashing on that? But Charlie, tell me what you think, man, with this Trump situation. I mean, and then
let's stick to what it is. It's not about Trump. It's about Snoop, and it's about Nelly. The backlash they're getting.
Oh, okay, right.
Like Rube said, I think, you have a change of mind. You have a change of mind. You know, you pick a different side now. They didn't work with Biden, and now he's maybe a Trump fan now. So
and I'll put it this way. I mean, again, it's, you know, they tend to get calls. You know, we tend to get called sellouts depending on you know, I mean, I think especially when we're minorities, right? If we go against the grain, to say the least, right? And we're like, all right, we're not we're not going for me being a Puerto Rican person. If I say, oh, I'm not voting for the Puerto Rican candidate, I'd rather vote for the white or the black candidate. Right away, right? I can get backlash just because of that. And I think that's the hypocrisy of the world we live in. And I just I'm so against that, but just like I said, I want to get some opinions on it. Vic said, man, listen, if it's a paid gig, who cares? Even if not, we are allowed to have our own opinions. And that's a great point, Vic, man. Great point. Shit. If you're getting paid, and listen, if Snoop is performing, Snoop is probably getting a good, probably like he's getting 6 figures easily for that performance.
Definitely.
So if he likes him or don't like him, can you blame the man for performing? Like, who cares? Shit, he ain't got nothing to do with that. He ain't a politician.
That's right.
What's your take on it, Art?
Mine is totally different, man, because I'm just going by the man's track record, man. I'm just going by his track record. He don't mean nothing to this country. He's only about himself. Does a person have a right to change their mind? Yeah. But all money ain't good money. You know what I mean? There's such a thing as selling your soul to the devil. And that's what he is. He don't care nothing about minorities. He don't care nothing about nobody but himself. He's aligned himself with all these people who are billionaires. He don't care about none of the 4 of us. He don't care about Snoop. He don't care about Nelly and none of them. You know what I mean? But he'll put people in certain places just to make it look like he does. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way he came out holding the Bible. Talking about he's a Christian holding the Bible upside down and couldn't even recite a Bible verse. You know what I'm saying? So, but to each his own. To each his own. I'm not a fan. Because I remember back what he did with the boys from the Central Park situation. Took out an $800,000 ad and wanted them ostracized and still never apologized. They were found innocent. Try to ruin their lives. You know what I'm saying? Every business he's touched has fallen apart. He's in the office now. We're gonna see what he's gonna do, but he's not gonna do what he said he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? He just freed all these people that tried to take over the Capitol. All these insurrectionists, people that kill police officers. He freed them. What does that tell you? I'm just saying.
Well, you got, like I said, there's so many different stories to all these situations, and it's hard to kind of like, and that's the one, I guess that's the one reason I never allow myself to get aligned in politics, because you never know what you really can't believe, right? We go off vibes, we understand things, and listen, at the end of the day, for me, I feel like damn near every damn politician is a crook.
Yeah.
Pretty much none of them give a damn about anybody but aligning themselves and the people that help them. So for me, it's you got to kind of go with what you think is possibly going to help, regardless if you like the person or you don't. If I guess that, and I think that's pretty much what happened in this election, right? It's like, I think a lot of people don't like him, but they just also were just tired of all the bullshit from the Democratic side. So it was like, all right, well, we got no choice. We got to try this. And that's pretty much what happened. But we'll see. Anyway, moving along to the next pieces of shit. The Los Angeles Dodgers. Los Angeles Dodgers. Like, man, that shit is not right, man. They got an all-star team. They just got a contract with Kirby Yates. For those of you that are not big baseball fans out there, like, this team is stacked. I mean, and everyone from New York knows how people would talk about the Yankee teams in the 90s and so forth, and how they bought everybody. Listen, I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely jealous that the Mets didn't find a way to do the whole deferred payment system, because that was genius by the Dodgers, where they were able to defer Ohtani's whole contract to open up a ton of money for themselves. But the fact that they're making they got like 7 number 1 starters on their team. They got like 4 number 1 closers in their bullpen. Like, that's insane. And never mind the fact that their lineup is stacked with hitters. So listen, man, it's tough.
Yeah, but Dom, as an athlete, that doesn't matter if you ain't got chemistry.
That's right.
I mean, shit, we were stacked. I mean, I'm just saying. Listen, man. At the end of the day, I hear you. At the end of the day, Dom, all those athletes in the Major League Baseball, they're all talented. I don't even the scrubbiest nigga. He is talented. This is all they do. Pitch, shit, hit, run, sleep, be wealthy. Dude, go out there. Work hard. Chemistry's who's going to win it. Remember the Yankees had a stud team against the Marlins? And the Marlins kicked their ass in the World Series? Remember that? That's like the opposite if you flip it. Compared to the Marlins, the Yankees was stacked. They believed in themselves. So at the end of the day, you're right. The Dodgers bought their way in. They won the World Series. They're doing things smart. Baseball, Major League Baseball should have a cap. Every other sport does. And that's why, you can't do certain things. But at the end of the day, you got to go out there and play, bro. That's it. The Mets almost had them. At the end of the day, Mets gave them the best run for their money. It wasn't for those damn errors they did. And I hate the Mets. I can't stand them.
And I'm okay. You know what? And I'm okay with not having a cap, because I think at the end of the day, it still becomes fun when you see teams that are able to spend money than the teams that don't have money that pretty much are wheeling and dealing, right? They keep it doing whatever they doing. Because at the end of the day, all those damn owners can spend money if they want to. They choose not to, most of them. So it's like you can spend money if you want to, but that whole deferred payment shit, that's ridiculous. Deferring payments 30 years out so that you don't have to pay the luxury taxes, like that's insane. That they got to put a stop to. But enough on the sports, man. Let's get into some trouble, y'all. I think it's time to talk about the drama queens of the world. And the Clueless Kings, okay? Clueless Kings as well. So this is the time. Again, I'll give you guys your final opportunity to tell your ladies how much you love them and how much they mean to you before we continue on. Shout out to my man Jay Quan in the building. What's up, Jay? Carlo, what's up? I see you. Nobody got nothing. Oh, y'all really playing that, honey. I want you to know you are the best thing in the world. Okay, you are, and you make the best cookies that a woman could ever make. You are the best cookie maker ever. Letting you know, guys, you gotta get points wherever you get them, man.
Get them in when you can fit them in. There you go. Like I said, I got all my points in before the show started, so I was already upstairs apologizing. I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry.
Mine is sitting right here with the butcher knife. So
I want to make sure my brother has at least 20 feet distance, so I can know he's safe during this conversation. Okay, so it was funny when I was thinking about this topic, right? I'm like, I was sitting in my bed, and usually at night, like I start thinking about, like, all right, think of some topics like that'd be fun or whatever, and I'm thinking, like, I started thinking about what would be a good topic, because being that us guys we've been having our conversations about the women and stuff like that. I ended up thinking to myself, I said, well, let me try to think about something that we can kind of have a discussion talking about men, about ourselves, about the shit that we do, instead of making it about the women. And I ended up kind of just going into the fact of, how clueless we can be sometimes, right? And how we just become laid back, don't notice things and things like that. And I said, all right, maybe we get into that. And as soon as I started doing some research and I started to say, all right, well, let me try to see what are some of the things that we tend to do as men that are minor to us but big deals to women. The first thing that popped up was like, although men can be very clueless, the question is, are men clueless, or do women just love drama? And I said, oh, and then just kind of, I was like, well, clueless kings or drama queens? And I'm like, there it is. That's got to be the topic, right? I was like, we're gonna take it there. So it ended up being, like, I guess something that I think kind of matches together, because we tend, right, to call women drama queens, and then they tend to look at us like, right, yeah, you guys are just oblivious to everything in the world. And I think there's a fair mixture of the two involved in this,
for sure.
So with that said, I'm gonna give a couple of examples with some notes that I wrote here. let me get those out before we move on. So when as far as drama is concerned, you know, my thing is like I don't know if you guys are the same as I am. The way I am, I'm simple. I don't like to argue. I just like to nip things in the bud. I just like to, okay, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. If you're right, you know, I'm sorry. If I'm right, you're wrong. Just tell me you're sorry. I don't need a whole explanation. I don't need it all that. Like, it's okay. I understand we're human. We mess up. So for me, that I like it simple. Let's get it over as quick as possible. Okay. But what do the women like to do? Drag it on. Right? What's one of their favorite lines to say, right? When you want to have that, when you're good, when everything's supposed to be good, right? What do they say?
Won't be none.
I'm fine. I'm fine. What exactly does I'm fine? Right? Once you hear that, now you know you're in for a whole damn hour or two of discussion right there, which is something we try to avoid. Shout out to Sal Abatello in the building, the living legend. What's up, Sal?
Salute.
You know, it's like, so it's things like that we go and we get into these little issues and the things that we got to kind of try to figure out, nip things in the bud, because they say we say women are dramatic because we don't take the time to understand their emotions, and sometimes the women just kind of overreact to the small things. So where they'll get upset maybe if we don't text them back, you know, let's say 10 minutes pass and we didn't text them back. They'll get upset. Now, are they upset at the fact that we didn't text them back in 10 minutes? Or are they upset at the fact that they done thought about 50 different scenarios in their head during them 10 minutes? That's what they end up getting mad about, right? It's nothing we're doing. Sometimes it's that situation. So it's stuff like that that I think, you know, we got to pay attention to. And I'll let one of you guys start off with when it comes to the drama, give me, you know, one good example of something where you know it's about to be drama when it really doesn't have to be drama. And I know you guys have been through it. So
yeah.
Let's give and I'll start if you guys want something simple. All right. Like I can tell you right now, I'll know there's gonna be drama. If I'm getting into it with Sin, let's just say, and I'm having a conversation, everything's good. We talk back and forth. The minute they give you instead of okay, they just give you a K. Okay. On a text. Right there. You just, yes. Oh, god damn, here we go. Here we couldn't even fucking give me the O. Just had to give me the K. Just gave me the K. No okay, only the damn K. You already know you in some shit. There's a big problem here. You have no idea what it is, but you know there's a problem. So you know, things like that. So I mean, if you guys can kind of think of an example, feel free to jump in.
Well, listen, I could tell you it something along that same line, just getting the K instead of the O, or if you their facial expressions. When you could sense their facial expressions if you're in front of them and you look at them, you say, "Well, what's the matter?" Nothing, nothing, and it's that nothing, that little high pitched tone, nothing. But really, what they saying is, "I want you to try to figure it out." But we're not mind readers. So I tell my wife all the time, well, just tell me what's on your mind. Never mind.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that is probably, I mean, and we're going to definitely get into that because it's like, that's the thing. They want us to read cues like we're detectives, you know, and that's not what we do. It's not what we do. Charlie, come on, give us a scenario, Charlie.
Yeah, well, with me, it's with the missed calls. You know, and the first missed call is not too bad. I get the F. This is my mind. It's just the letter F.
Ooh, can I give an example of that?
Then I know I'm fucked. If there's 4 missed calls, I know I'm fucked.
Hey, I asked Brenda if I could tell the story about the missed call.
Oh, I don't know. You told me the story. Is that the one I was ducking?
No. The one that Sin got cursed out.
That Sin got cursed out. Phone call.
Remember? Where I ended up talking to the lady about becoming a peacemaker. Remember this?
Remember
the situation? I can tell it because it wasn't a big deal.
Yes, you can tell it.
Yeah. So what ended up happening? Brendan and Sin were together, and I forgot what we were doing, but Brent ended up borrowing Cynthia's phone to call Charlie. So calls him a couple times, didn't pick up the phone. So I don't know what punishment he had to deal with because of that, but whatever it was, whatever punishment he got punished for it. But the following day, Sin gets a call, and we in the car driving. She picks up the phone, and she's like, "Yeah, hello, who's this?" And this chick's like, "Who's this?" And she's like, "You called me. Who's this?" "Well, stop fucking calling my phone because you called me." La la la. Just starts going off. "Listen, bitch, you calling me? La 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 la." It's just like, hold on, whoa. Who the hell are you talking like? And this girl's just flipping out. She's like, "You call my phone?" That sounds like I didn't call your phone. Like, what are you talking about? La la la. And she's flipping. This girl's going crazy. Like, you calling? Like, what you calling my man? My man's going blah. Whole situation. So we're like, what the hell was that about? So I'm like, we're trying to think about like where did this call? I was like, well, check your phone. And then she sees the number. She's like, hold on, the number is there. So I did call the number. And then she goes, oh, hold on. I let C-Bank hold the phone last night to call Charlie because her phone was dead. So I said, what's the number? So she reads me the number. It was 1 digit off of Charlie's number. So she thought she was calling Charlie, but she was 1 number off the whole time. So she called somebody else's phone. So the whole time, I'm sure Charlie got in trouble because he didn't pick up his phone. But when we told him the story, Charlie, like, the first thing Charlie goes, see, I told you didn't call me last night. I didn't get no calls. Oh man, that was hilarious, man. That was hilarious.
That's funny.
If I miss 1 or 2 phone calls, man, I already know that what's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, tell them why.
I don't know.
Because the phone. How you missing my call when the phone is always in your hand?
Brothers, I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you ever left your phone in the car and walk into a store or?
I do this. Listen,
yep.
I do the same. I do the same thing.
Leave in the car, right? But I don't pick up the phone call one time. I get 7 more, and I got back in 3 minutes from the store. I bought my cookies or whatever. Got 7 calls.
You see, now you're making me look crazy.
Oh.
You can't talk like that.
I can't.
Hey, Charlie gonna need a get out of jail card free.
Don't see her right there. She's sharpening.
Charlie, question for you. How long you been with the missus?
I've known her since she was 16. We've been together about 11, 12 years.
So she can hear me now, right? She can hear.
She can hear.
It would be a different conversation if you never.
Knives too, man. So watch.
No. What I'm saying is, it'll be a different conversation if you didn't get the phone call. So appreciate it.
Oh no,
let me tell you something.
Of course.
I mean, that's the good thing. 16, whatever. Come on, that's a beautiful thing. You still get those calls like that.
I love me some C-Bank. Sometimes it gets crazy, but there's no doubt I would trade it in for anything. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's no doubt about that, man.
Amen. There you go.
See, Charlie, that's how you take a negative and turn it to a positive.
Go ahead, Ruben.
This nigga trying to set you up. He's trying to set you up.
This thing is King with what that have no clues, right? Is that what it is?
Right. Clueless kings or drama queens.
I could be clueless, but I'm gonna pat my back about being clueless.
Random questions.
First random question today. Would you rather argue with your partner in front of their family or in a Walmart checkout line on Black Friday?
Ooh.
Walmart and Black
Damn.
Friday.
I am learning, and I'm learning how just
that's tough.
It.
That's a tough.
I say the Walmart Black Friday.
That's a tough.
I think I would have to say Walmart too, man. Rather
Yeah.
not do it in front of the family.
You know why? You know why?
Yeah, you don't want to do it in front of the family because you'll never live it down because they'll keep reminding us of what happened and everything. Yeah, it depends upon the relative you're in front of. You know. But see, in Walmart, you just look like the rest of the crazy people in Walmart. You probably end up on Instagram or some social media page. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you just said that, and DJ Ray said, "What up, my brother?" He just put this out Walmart because everyone in there is already crazy.
That's right. Tracy got it right.
Word.
Gotta agree with that.
Yeah, Charlie.
I'm learning how to zip it, man. Walmart, the family. I'm man. But I'm learning.
If God told you right now, Charlie, I'm gonna give you a choice of your next argument. It's either gonna be in Walmart or in front of the family. Where is it gonna be?
No, definitely Walmart, man.
I
love my mom. My mom loves me.
There you go.
Walmart.
Walmart too.
Shout out to my cuz. What up, cuz?
That's true. That's right there. You hit it right in the head. You still want to keep that respect. You know what I mean? You're as good as your last situation.
Yep.
You do 20 good things, and when you lose the respect like that, it can make you look different. You have kids looking at you. You know what I mean? Mentoring.
Hey, Dale, what's up, brother? Congrats on that show in Brooklyn, man. Awesome job by you I can
tell a quick story about an argument one time. We were up by Brenda K's house, right?
2 hours, 3 hours.
2 hours from now. Whatever. So I happened to spill coffee in her car, brand new. It was like 2 days old. Yo, she's flipping out. There's a car next to us. White guy, you don't think he's into any kind of freestyle music. He says, "Aren't you C-Bank?" And her face turned red. And she's throwing F-bombs. Just F-bombs. Bang, bang, bang. So
C-Bank.
no matter where you at, you never know. He saw her.
He got a story to tell.
He saw her in a different light.
Yeah, he got a story to tell.
Yeah.
For sure. Shit. What was that?
She's not. Listen. This is the Trump locker room right now. What goes on here, she's not supposed to hear, man.
I'm going upstairs.
So,
bye, guys.
all right. So one thing I think I can make an argument for the ladies is the side of the fact that men, but this is genuinely like men, we genuinely don't notice details,
right? Exactly.
Like we won't notice the new haircut or the little dye of the color, or you might change the throw pillows, or change some type of color scheme in the house. We don't notice those kind of things. I don't know why it is, but the majority of us don't notice those type of things. Like, I mean, do you guys notice those things? Like, are you guys good with that kind of stuff?
I am.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I've learned. I'll give you a quick story. Me and my wife first started dealing with one another. I came over to the house. She had flowers on the table in the dining room, and I was like, "Who died?" She said, "Why you say that?" I said, "Because you got flowers on the table." She said, "Ain't nobody died." I said, "Well, who bought the flowers for you?" She said, "I bought them for myself." I said, "Who does that?" She said, "I like flowers on the dining room table." I never forgot that. To this day, I buy the flowers now. If there's no flowers on the table, I buy the flowers because she got me hooked on that. You know what I mean? So I pay attention to that detail. Do I catch all the details? No, but I caught that one.
Okay. All right. Listen, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna consider that a detail. I think that's kind of like cheating because That's like a big thing. You know, that's like, hey, this is what I like, and you say, all right, I got you. So you started to do it, but that's not like, you know, it wouldn't be like it'd be like a detail if she just took a flower and put it somewhere in the house and, you know, as a new decoration, then that would be more of a detail. Like, all right,
That's
I
what
know
you're saying. Yeah.
I noticed. I mean, but that was a great way to get points for yourself tonight. That was definitely a way for your wife
Thank
to
you.
listen to that.
That's what I was aiming
and
for.
she, and she heard that and she said, "Oh, that's my baby right there." And you got some good points for that. So that was a good OG move right there.
I don't know. I don't know if I would notice the flowers and the changing of the curtains and all that. I would definitely see the chair, the swinging chair in the room, and the Kama Sutra bench. I would definitely notice that. I don't know about flowers.
Shout out to Miguel, Max, what's up? Tanya, what's up? My brother DJ Mike Torres in the building, what's up? Just said congratulations on your show, brother. This past weekend. Oh man. So I mean, so what percentage do you think of us men sometimes avoid details? Not purposely, we're getting away from the genuine fact that we just tend to not notice details, but the fact that we just kind of sometimes maybe avoid some details to avoid to have conversations on them. Do you think a lot of fellas do that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I think too, reason why it is because we miss things. So to avoid a confrontation, we act like we just didn't know, you know, and because we don't pay attention to everything, not all the time. That I guess that's why they say we're clueless. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, that's facts. What's up, Tina? Joanne, don't go getting locked up today again. I mean, this on this cruise again. I don't know. Hey, Charlie, did you happen to see the post I put up on the group, the freestyle group page?
No.
So it's pretty funny, Joanne. You're gonna probably laugh if you haven't heard already. But I put up a post of Joanne. Well, it's not Joanne, but I put up a post of a lady getting locked up, and it looks like it's by the port. And I said on the upcoming cruise, please don't try to break into Suave's room because we don't want anyone else to get locked up this year like Joanne did last year. And so Janice sends me a text message of a group chat that they got going with a bunch of the ladies that are going on the cruise, and all the ladies are in the chat saying, "Oh my God, I didn't even know that happened. What? She tried to break into his room? Oh my God." Then the girl's like, "Well, that's why her butt got locked up." They were all believing it. And then like Janice had to be like, "No, it was a joke. Dom, it's just a joke still." Like,
wow.
I was cracking up when I read that. I said, "Oh my God, people." That was good though. But yeah, so I think, you know, at the end of the day, we like to stay stress free. And I think that's probably why we don't multitask like women do. It's, you know, they could be doing 10 different things in a matter of 30 minutes. And we might just end up still trying to load the dishwasher in the 30 minutes. You know, it's like, and it's not that we're trying to be lazy. It's just, we're just like, just relax moving. We're not trying to go crazy, you know? And I think that sometimes clashes and becomes an issue with a lot of people. So with that said, I'm going to get into some of these misunderstandings that we tend to have. Get into this real quick. Common misunderstandings that we tend to have with our partners. So, one misunderstanding: expressing versus fixing problems. Women often vent to share their feelings, while men instinctively try to fix the problem. I think that is 100% accurate.
For sure.
Yes. Yep.
Um, and I'm not good at that. That's me. I'm just naturally just a fixer. I like to fix things, get them. Let's get to it. I don't want to, I don't want to drag things out. Let's fix the problem, and that's it. But sometimes they just want to be heard. So how do you guys, Rube? I'm gonna start with you, Rube, because I don't see you as a person that likes to listen to your lady. You seem like the type that you lock her in the closet and then just tell her, "I'm gonna come back for you tomorrow and see if you're behaving, and I'll let you out." So I want to know if like what is it exactly that you do?
We're setting you up, Rube. We're setting you up, Rube.
Yeah. You heard what I said. Don't act like you didn't hear.
He wants to make sure he gets it.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't hear me. You didn't hear me, Rube?
But it blanked out.
Oh, it blanked out. Oh,
yeah, like everybody got disconnected. If you hear me, trying to get connected now.
Oh yeah, you can see us now.
Nah, once my shit go back on.
Okay. If you can't see everybody, you can go out and come back in. It'll refresh it.
No, this stupid ass earpiece. Give me a second, but definitely hold that thought. I'm gonna answer that right now.
Yeah, because we have that's a great question that we want to know.
This is the segment of the setup.
Yeah, because we want to actually, and if you don't mind, if you want to walk over to your closet, and let everybody have a look.
Should be able to. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we got you loud and clear.
Yeah, but I can't hear y'all. So
just go out and come back in. It'll refresh everything.
No. For the earpiece?
Yeah, everything. The microphone, because sometimes it'll do that. It'll take off everything. Just go out, come right back in. Yeah, but yeah, this is gonna be a good one. Let me get him back in there. Oh, but yeah, so I'll just keep on until he gets back. So there's plenty of times that I know for me personally, I get right. I just try to go right to fixing and having an answer to something instead of being able to sit back and listen. And it was funny because I was reading something earlier, right? And it's like, and I kind of noticed there's probably something else that I also do, where they're like, women don't just want you to sit back and listen, because we tend to think that, okay, being that we know this now, I'm gonna hold that thought. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yep, we're good.
So what was that dumb shit you said?
So no, we were just wondering, like, are you the type that you just lock your woman in the closet if she's speaking too much and you don't like the way she's behaving, and you come back for her tomorrow, or do you actually care to listen to what she has to say and listen to her feelings?
All right. So because everything I do, idiot, impacts my daughter, I can't do that, right? So because then it affects her. So I gotta hear her out and respond appropriately, whether I like it or not. So my daughter knows that I respect her moms. It's the only reason why, for the most part, I gotta eat a lot of it up.
Great answer.
See, you left your son at the age when he was 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bash you about that. But out of respect for my daughter, I eat it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's what's up. And you know what? I think a lot of guys need to hear that out there. Honestly, all jokes aside, because I think there's
you know what like no. Listen, all this. So listen, I'm very respectful, but at the end of the day, ever since it's just everything. Ever since I had just a lot of ways just really changed from how I have to approach certain things. But let's take my daughter post. Let's take the pre the baby. Right? I remember, she threw me with my pongo. I'll never forget that shit. You know what I mean? And did a lot of shit, D, that I just want to take my rice and eggs and throw that shit back at her. You feel me? So a lot, we went through it. We went through it deep, but I have to say now, it's I got to make sure my daughter knows the worth and the respect for her mom. So we try and live up to it every day, minute by minute, day by day. And I do a good job. I think over.
Nah, you do that.
I'm gonna eat
You
that.
do a hell of a job.
I'm
You
gonna
do
I'm, I'm
definitely.
gonna eat that one, D. I'm gonna eat this one, D.
You're one hell of a father, bro. Like you're definitely one hell of a father, man. And husband, man. You're one hell of a husband, also, man.
But give me another question. Tell me something about my mom, so I can tell you that.
We'll go there. We'll go there later, man.
All right.
I lost train of thought where I was gonna go at before you came back in, but I think I know it was that's what I was saying. I was like when I finally realized that sometimes you don't have to have the answers, sometimes they just want you to listen, right? It was like, okay, I thought I figured it out. I said, okay, I get it now. Sometimes they don't want the answer, they just want you to listen.
Right.
But then I figured out that, God damn it, I'm still wrong. Because now when I'm sitting there listening, I'm getting yelled at because I ain't nodding, or I'm not replying, I'm not saying anything, right? So it's like, okay, what are you doing? You're probably thinking about the game from last night. You're not even replying. Like, at least nod your head. So I had to learn that part, right? So it's like it's an on, and this is why again it becomes drama queens, because it's like, okay, like how much do you expect us to do? This is difficult for us. Like, we're trying to be sensitive to your emotions. We're trying to let go of our that man energy, and then kind of get into our little feminine energy as well sometimes for you guys. But God damn it, sometimes you guys make it difficult. So it goes back to now where, okay, yeah, we could be clueless, but damn it, y'all make it more drama than it needs to be. So it's fine. It's finding that, that middle ground and understanding that. Janet, what's up, Janet?
The middle ground is saying sorry and just keep saying sorry throughout the speech.
Right.
Because starts off with this topic, and then it goes into 1995 when you did that, and 2000.
Oh yeah.
So you just got to keep apologizing, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely, one thing I'm really big on relationships, and I think that's good for everybody in here. I'm really big on not bringing up the past. I think that has to be something, and it's not always easy for everyone. I understand that, but I think that's something you have to really like make that promise to each other and say, listen, we're not going to do that. Like whatever mistakes we've made, let's leave it in the past. Let's not bring that back up ever again. And I think if someone does, that has to be taken seriously. It has to be, put that right on the level of cheating. Like that's the type of energy you should feel for that type of mistrust, in a sense, right? Because it's like, if we're making that promise to each other, we're not going to do that. Let's not do it. Joey P in the building. What's up, Joey P?
That's Mr. Pizza.
Let's see. Maria, what's up, Maria? Maria said, I think that women want is to be as passionate about our topics as much as we are as passionate about yours. I'm so glad you said that, Maria. Debbie Bones, what's up? I'm so glad you said that, because I know that's facts. I definitely know that's what women want. But the truth is, you can't have it. You just can't have that, because we it's not in us to be as passionate. And it's not that we don't care. It's not that we don't love you guys more than life itself. I mean, again, we are men that are willing to jump in front of a bullet for you and give our lives.
For sure.
But there's just certain things that is we can't do that's truly genuine. And now, I think when you start to develop these type of needs within your man, and you're almost creating a man, right? You're trying to create your man, but that's not who that man is. So you create that man, and now you're living your life with a man who's just become a false image of who he truly is. And it's like you have to start to really think about that. Like, is that what you want? Like, do you want someone who's just pretending to be all those things, to someone who's pretending to be as passionate as you are? You know, and there's so many little elements like that you have to pay so much attention to, because the truth is, I just think you have to allow each other to be who you are. As long as you love each other more than life itself, and we're gonna do everything in our power to make each other happy. 100%. But there's some little parts that we gotta learn to be okay with. But
but the same thing is that you gotta also be willing to step outside of your element, my nigga, to also accommodate your partners.
100%.
So you may be at the game and watching the game, and she got something for, take the time out to say, okay, what's up? Talk to me. What's going on? Like, really, because at the end of the day, you guys are, you're that, she come home to you. You're going to get the bad, you're going to get the worst, you're going to get everything that happened throughout the day, that emotional things coming to you. And you got to be the foundation to say, yo, listen, boom, 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 this is going to happen. You got to sometimes direct. It's not that our females are less educated or less prone to things. It's sometimes at the moment, you're not thinking the what if. So there's your job to really take a step back and be like, you know what? Analyze what she said. Give her the truth. Keep her 100. And I promise you, the situation will be resolved better. And then you're able to move on. So understand you're the rock of it all, too. If you have a partner like that, right? I'm not talking about single. You got a partner. You got to be able to step outside of your comfort zone and be that rock, my nigga. For it to work long haul, you got to have that diversification, that capability to read it, see it. Especially, you should know her better than anyone. You should, like, the voices, the this, the that, and just adapt to it. But if they want attention, if they want whatever, sometimes you got to do it. Not always.
Without a
do
doubt.
it most of the time. You know what I mean? And you be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how the ball a lot, man. I think we, as men, we drop the ball a lot.
Absolutely.
And we say that we do the bigger things, like jump in front of a bullet and jump into the ocean to save them. But the little things, we got to step up with that, and we drop the ball a lot. We just take things for granted sometimes. And, the extra I love yous and extra hugs and all that stuff, you just got to step up, man.
It's like when they say we don't spend enough time together, and we tell them, what do you mean? We just went grocery shopping yesterday.
Right.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. I made that mistake one time. Like, oh boy.
Yeah.
But getting back to what Charlie was saying, we do drop the ball. Like, I'm guilty of that. I work hard. I'm out in the elements. I'm averaging 25,000 steps a day. I come in. I want to come downstairs in the man cave, unwind, and chill. But like Ruben said, she's been home all day, dealing with a lot of house issues and other things, or whatever. She just wants to talk. So she's learned to give me my space. But at that same time, by the time I come back upstairs after I ate, I'm asleep. Now I don't want to talk. But that's my fault, because now the issues of today have to wait till tomorrow. And now I'm behind the 8 ball, because now I got to worry about what happened today and what happens tomorrow, and try to figure out what's important. What am I going to address first? Something needs to be fixed. Something broke in the house. Something's wrong with the car. Or maybe she just want to tell me something that she found out, some news she found out. So you have to find that balance to be able to get that peace and solitude that we like, but also be that problem solver, be that fixer. You know what I mean? And even if it just means being an empathetic ear and listening, but 9 times out of 10, if they're coming to us with some issues, they're looking for us to help them solve that issue. You know what I mean? And we just have to decipher between what's issue number 1, what's issue number 2, what we're going to work with first,
Absolutely.
Another thing I want to say is that women, which the guys overlook all the time, is that women sometimes work harder than us.
Yeah.
They do.
They
have a 9 to 5. They do their 9 to 5, and then they come home to take care of, say, the kids, to cook.
Yeah.
We do our 9 to 5, and at 5 we're done.
Yeah.
And it's true.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
They're still going. They're still coming home to mop, maybe to cook, and do other things. And we, like I said before, we drop the ball a lot sometimes, you know.
Yeah, and then throw the fact in there if there's kids involved, you know, they'll take care of that. They're trying to take care of us. They, like you said before, Dom, they multitask. You know, that's just the way their mind works. You know, and sometimes we're so singular minded. We just want to come straight in, just chill, or we just want to do. Let me just do this right here, or let me leave me with this. But meanwhile, they're 4 steps ahead of us. You know.
But behind every king, there's a stronger queen. So,
oh yeah. Well, you know, let me tell you this real quick.
I should have got the Mario coin. I should have got that Mario coin noise because Charlie racking up the points. He over here racking up points.
Hey, me and my wife had an argument one time, and I made the sad mistake of telling her, "Well, you know, I'm the man of the house." I said, "I'm the head of the house." She goes, "But a head without a neck don't turn. I'm the neck." And I was like, "Oh." I had to sit back. It's like, wow.
Listen, man, there's something to it, right? Because it's like, I think for us as men, we tend to look at we don't look at the small things, right? We tend to look at big things. Like if we're gonna, we want to take our lady away for the weekend. We say, hey, we're going away for the weekend. Grand gesture of us showing what you mean to us, love. But then, we'll probably fuck up their breakfast in the morning and get them the wrong breakfast, and that's the shit that they'll remember. And then like, I'm gonna fuck up my breakfast. Like, but like, damn, baby, I know I fucked up your breakfast, but I'm taking you on the whole damn weekend trip. Like, so it's those things that we just gotta understand, try to remember. Listen, yeah, sometimes we're just idiots as men, man. We get those little minor things. We get those minor things wrong a lot of the time, but at the end of the day, love is love, and we do what we can. And
random questions.
Questions. Would you rather explain why you forgot her coffee order, or explain why you didn't hear her during an argument?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with that. Why I forgot the coffee order. That's what I'm gonna go for. I'm never gonna admit I didn't catch what you were.
Your mic is muted, Arthur.
Your mic.
There you go.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go with the coffee. I'm not gonna admit that I didn't catch what she was saying, because that's just gonna open up a whole nother can of worms. Oh, you don't never pay attention to me. You don't never listen to me.
I think I'm gonna have to go with you on that one too, man. Charles?
Well, it depends how long it goes, Because after a while, you go into that Charlie Brown mode with womp 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 womp. After hearing they're scolding you about the same thing for 40 minutes.
Oh man, that's because listen, you go to get your ladies, again, breakfast and coffee, and you just mess up the whole order. She gonna be upset. But
listen, that expectation of having coffee can't really start the day off in the wrong move. Because some people need it. Some people just need, to go with the vibe and to get it going. But then if you have an argument, you don't know what she says. Like, I mean, to me, I go the coffee route, D. Or make some shit up. Why? They didn't have milk. You know what I mean? Like they just, I go with the coffee route.
Yeah, I think
let me change that, man, because I don't want to be in trouble. I'd rather go the coffee route. But if you're going into the argument, that happens. You just kind of go into that Charlie Brown thing where it's.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I would definitely. I'm going with the brothers here.
Listen, I've messed up Sin's order, right? Probably once or twice. But I'm sorry, I'm just used to basic orders. She wants to order like, let me get the Hawaiian caramel, pineapple top caramel with whipped cream with a little drizzle of hot fudge, iced latte, but keep it warm. What? Like, what is that? I don't be understanding all that. Like, and then when I mess up something, I'm in trouble. So yeah. Again, it's too much. It's too much, man. It's too much.
I got a question for the panel. Are you guys critical when mistakes happen?
When a woman makes mistakes?
Yeah. I'm very. I'm like, okay, it happened. You know, you say, yo, you forgot this, you forgot that, you did this, you did that, and it kind of ends there with me.
Yeah, I'm the same. I mean, I might be like, how did you forget to do this or whatever? But then that's it. Like it's.
I don't drag it on, but I will mention it.
Yeah, same man.
But it all depends though, right? Because let's say if you on top of everything, right? You on top of it. Like let's flip the switch. Yvette, I mean, Yvette got the business D. She's, I gotta hold it down here with my daughter and everything. I play that role cool, good. But all I'm asking her is to just do the garbage. You know what I mean? Like they come twice a week. You miss one, you got that shit piled up. Now if that doesn't get done collectively, you can be like, damn, I just actually do that one thing and you couldn't do that one thing. Meanwhile, you hold it all down. That's to me the frustrating part. Is being able to just it might not meant a lot to you, but it would have meant a lot to me had you just acknowledged to just do it. And you know how it is. That's not you're the man. Damn, man. Like just one time.
Listen, and that's why I said. I mean, that's why I asked you. Do you ever just lock her in the closet and come back for her the following day when she's behaving?
No, I don't do that. I use the garbage example that I tell my daughter. This is how you have to be fair. I'll break it down to her why I reacted like that. And then my daughter's like, yeah, mom, you know what? You should do that. It's not right. You gotta be clean. Nothing. So I hit her with that one, Lee.
I want to get back to this question. Maria said, "Why do men wind it down in the beginning, and then they get comfortable after a while?" And that was into when we were talking about being passionate, and stuff like that. And I mean, doesn't everybody? I think in everything you do in life, we tend to get a little comfortable after a while. So it doesn't. It definitely takes a certain kind of mindset to keep yourself going at a high level. I mean, no matter what you do, whether it's your job, if you're in sports, relationships, you have to kind of, again, just kind of be that kind of person. And I think also you have to expect a level of a little drop. It shouldn't be a huge drop, but we're all going to get a little comfortable. I think as a woman or man, you have to recognize how comfortable someone's getting, because you're the one that should be able to see that, understand if they're too comfortable, because if they're getting too comfortable too early, that is going to tell you everything that you really need to know about what your future is going to hold with that person.
Oh yeah.
Andrew, what's up, Drew? Cruise coming up. Yeah, guys. Freestyle cruise leaves this Sunday. If you guys are in Florida, Saturday we have the pre-party. It's going to be super dope. DJs rocking. Ted Smooth, White Boy, Blazer One. We got DJ Cross. We got who else is on there? I forget who else was on the card. But it's gonna be a dope night. Come mingle, network, meet some people. If you're on the cruise, you're gonna be seeing everybody that's on the cruise. Get to know them beforehand. You might even find your booty call for the week, so you can come on the pre-party, meet your booty call, and get your booty lined up for the week on the cruise. So you never know. You never know. Go enjoy yourself. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time for sure. So moving on. There's don't get into this. All right, so let's go into overthinking and the underthinking situation that we tend to do as men, and the overthinking that women tend to do, where a woman might say, why didn't you text me last night? A guy is saying, I fell asleep. Maybe he fell asleep. Long, hard day. And right away, a woman's first thought is what? He's cheating with another woman. He's not interested no more. He's this, that, everything negative possible. When it can simply just be the man fell asleep. He was tired. It happens, people. And that's kind of sometimes the overanalyzing that women tend to do that drive us berserk. But then again, there's the other part where we are the idiots that sometimes make those mistakes of, just simple little things. Maybe we just don't, maybe we have our phone or like right now, my phone is off. I have it on airplane mode. I can easily just forget to turn it back on. So if Sin is calling me all night long, I'm not picking up the phone, and she's tight in the morning when she finally gets in contact with me. Well, can I blame her for that? Right? I mean, I'm not gonna be like, why are you going crazy? You nuts? Blah, blah, blah.
You got that much time all night long?
What? To wait till the following morning?
You got that much time?
I mean, one time she had a helicopter over the house one time, and the lights were shining in my window, and then somebody on the walkie told her that I'm laying in the bed sleeping. But besides that one time, it is what it is. Like I'm good. I can tell her what happened, and she'll be like, okay, I got you, I understand. But now, if that's constantly happening, and it's not a show day, and let's say it's a Friday, and now I'm trying to say the same situation. Oh, damn, my phone was in airplane mode. Your phone was in airplane mode? Right. Yeah, that is not going to work, right? And it might have been in airplane mode. Maybe for whatever reason I did put it in airplane mode. But again, if I'm continuously setting myself up in that way, then that's where the misunderstanding is going to start to begin. And obviously, I can't blame her for looking at me a certain way, because I'm lacking responsibility on my end, and we do that sometimes as men. Sometimes we just again, because we're so used to just going in one direction, going in at one speed, that we just don't freaking pay attention to a lot of things sometimes, and those kind of things happens, and we get in trouble for it. So we got to kind of allow the women to beef when those things happen to a degree. I'll let you guys touch on that one if any of you guys dare.
I'll take the lead on this fellas again, but I guess, to be honest with you, bro, don't do to others what you wouldn't want to be done to you, man. That's it, bro. At the end of the day, look, I'm not gonna sit here and sound like I'm the perfect one, because I'm not. But at the end of the day, when you put yourselves in the other person's shoes, and when you start to look at it from that light perspective, you'll make good decisions. I intend to not go through a lot of that, because I don't execute my day like that. So listen, D, you're right. Things can happen, but you start creating patterns, you start creating habits. You don't want to be in your house having all that bullshit going on when the world itself is tough. So try to respect your partner as she want to respect it, where there's all those things you just mentioned. Because if not, you're going to create issues. And if you're creating constant issues like that, then you got to really ask yourself about the situation you're in. Hands down. Life is short, kid. You're either gonna love the person you're with and rock out and do everything you can to be the best you can.
Right.
And if it fails, don't let it fail because of you. You get to walk away better that way. I promise you. But if you don't, you're gonna be miserable. I ain't got time, man. I'm damn near almost 50. That means I might live half that again, and this is all over. Fuck that. I'm not. It ain't happening. So don't do to others what you don't want to do. You practice that line, you're gonna be all right in everything you do. Look at it from other person's perspective. And stop being selfish. Be good.
You should think about that when I call you and I ask you to call me back.
That's because Charlie, Arthur, to that point, right? Then I have to ask myself, do I really care about this nigga like that? Right?
Oh,
Then if he calls me, then I don't call him back. You see what I'm saying?
especially at the end of the movie, right?
So I say to myself, yeah, I love the nigga, and not he called me on Monday. I'm gonna call him on Wednesday because I really don't care about the nigga like that. You know what I mean?
But the thing is,
he,
you calling him back though. You calling him back. See, that's the
first,
thing.
yeah. At least it's true. At least D. There's people don't even get a call back, but at least you got a call back 3 days later. And you know what? Arthur and Charlie, I'm consistent with it. It's not like, you know what I mean. It's not like he texts me, I text him back. I'm just he called me. He get the phone call before the week is over, but I call him. I make sure, you know what I mean. task 29. Call Dom. You know what I mean? And I called him. See, that's why I do care about you, nigga. You know what I mean?
Like,
You know
you
what it is with
know,
Dom? Yo, Charlie, you know what it is with Dom? Dom feel like if he calls you or texts you, you gotta right away, right? But he doesn't do that to people. He don't do that to people. Only to Cynthia, his mom, and those people. But other people, they don't get that VIP. So why should he get VIP from me?
Listen. I call all my people back right away.
Yeah, nigga. Listen, I still got love for you. Bro. I'm not saying I don't. But damn, man.
Shit. I don't know. I think we got a little hint over here because someone said again, if you're trying to get her, you're waiting for that call with the phone in the hand. I don't know who that's directed to.
Except when you leave it in the car by mistake, you know what I mean? Yo, you know how many times?
Hold on.
Yo, you know how many times I've gone into Home Depot somewhere and my phone is not on me and I'm fucking like God. And I'll run back to the fucking car to get the phone because I don't want I don't want to come home and be welcome here, to my little friend.
Shout out to my brother Big G in the building. What up, G? Oh damn, hey Arth, man, you telling me the smoke detector still at it again?
Yeah, because once you know why? Because it's on the Wi-Fi. Once the Wi-Fi went out, I have to reset it. I got to reset everything in the house now. I'm hearing this is driving me nuts.
You sure it's not beeping when you say the wrong thing?
Oh shit. Lo said I quit my job so I could stalk Cynthia. Listen, we're gonna bring Los on the show. We gotta get him on the show very, very soon because he's
Big Los, what's up, man?
He's too comfortable in the chat. Very, very, very comfortable in the chat.
Yeah, Lo said he waiting for his invitation, Dom. He waiting for his invitation to be a guest appearance and whatnot.
Hey, see, look, Rube. Listen, Rube. See, I'm talking about you 5'1". You know you're damn. Guys, he's very comfortable.
Yeah. You get that nigga on the live chat right now. Put that nigga on camera. He probably still got that. He like, I can't join. I got the Obama phone. I don't pay him. I got the Trump phone now, nigga.
Shit.
No camera, no app installed.
What's up, brother? Janet, what's up, Janet? Antonio, what's up?
That's your people.
That's like the brother. Okay. He was gonna be on here with us.
Oh, okay. That's when you're always shouting out.
Yeah. Okay. That's one apartment 3 that we named the apartment after his mom's.
Okay.
Let's go.
Random questions.
Random questions. Would you rather have a partner who overanalyzes every text message or one who takes 3 hours to reply to every text?
Texting.
Yo, D, where you come up with these questions, man? God, yeah, Arthur, I'm gonna leave with you first, man.
Would you rather have a partner who overanalyzes every text message or one who takes 3 hours to reply to every text message?
That's deep.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't want nobody just going to overanalyze it because then they're going to miss the whole point of the text. Take 3 hours and get back to me.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat, man. Take your 3 hours and get back.
You know, yeah. If you're gonna overanalyze it and then come at me with 50 different questions,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that shit is hella true.
I'll wait 3 hours, man. And you know what's funny? What happened, y'all?
I think it was something serious. I think or worth talking about. You got to talk on the phone, man, because things get misconstrued on a regular basis, man.
True.
You go one route. You go one route with your text, and they're reading it a whole different way. And for me, sometimes the best thing is to pick up the phone, and talk to them.
and that's the same shit that Facebook did, right? Facebook destroyed a lot of relationships, a lot of family and friends, right? Because people post things and people take it a different way. Or you're talking about me?
Sure.
It's like, dude, get on the phone and talk, man. Like, what's up with that, man?
Ruben,
Like,
I'll give you one even better. If you don't like certain things somebody puts, and you might not even see it, but if you don't like enough, that's not my man, or it just gets petty, man.
yeah,
Really
forget
petty.
about the thousand shit that we've done for you.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's a good point, though, Charlie.
Yeah, good point. Definitely a good point.
People get offended if you don't like their shit on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
But if
You don't like their
There's
picture.
a lot of sensitive people. A lot of sensitive people with that kind of stuff.
Hey, you too sensitive, man. Too sensitive.
Yeah, did you not see my post? You didn't like my post?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing for you to even say that. You didn't like my post? You didn't comment on my post? Fuck out of here with
that. or no, they read it, they saw it, but they ain't comment like, really? I don't know. I'm not a big social media guy, but to me, man, I don't know.
I would like to know the women's opinions on that, because I think the women would probably rather us overanalyze than take 3 hours to get back. Would y'all rather have guys overanalyze everything or take 3 hours to get back? And just before you answer that, if you do say overanalyze everything, you might want to see a psychiatrist. You might possibly want you might want to go see one. Why would you want to deal with that? That is too much. That's too much. But anyway,
that's that trust right there, boy.
Let's go into some funny facts that I printed up here. Okay, well, Maggie said 3 hours is okay, but at least respond back. Okay, that's fair enough. Janet said just as long as you get back. That is the cue.
Mm-hmm.
But just answer that goddamn phone when I call.
That's my honey. Yo, I can overanalyze everything. 3 hour calls. That's it.
So
welcome
some
to my little friend.
So some funny facts that I found on this topic, which these are scientifically proven to be real facts. One, I think, which we all know, is women are better at multitasking. And it was funny, I read something that said she's managing 5 tasks at one while he's focused on one and still forgets to do it.
Oh shit.
I said, yeah, that kind of sums up, man. I think that's on point. Another fact was men's brains are wired to compartmentalize problems, which is 100%. And which was funny, where they explained, they said that we have a nothing box in our brain, and that's why we could sit for hours staring at a TV, wondering about absolutely nothing, and just trying to fix a problem in our head about something that has nothing to do with anything we need to do at the moment. And I said, damn, that's pretty accurate as well.
Yep.
So that's pretty accurate. This one I said, well, goddamn, I know this is true. Fact says women tend to use around 20,000 words a day, while men use about 7,000. I would have thought it was probably like 200,000 words a day for women and 7,000 for men, but I don't know. But not you, honey. Not you, baby. I ain't talking about you. I mean, well, you use a lot of words best because you be on the phone taking care of business. That's why you be using a lot of words.
Our shit is no.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's my best answer. It says another one is that men are more likely to forget important dates like anniversaries, birthdays, etc. That I am terrible with that, hands down. Like you can ask me to. I'll love if you guys are able or allowed to answer this question. But out of any woman I've ever had in my life, I cannot tell you their birthday, even if you gave me within 3 or 4 months. Like if you said when was any of your ex's birthdays, and I'll give you a 3-month courtesy, I still wouldn't be able to figure it out. Like that's to me, that's pretty bad, but it just is what it is, right? It's not like that we didn't care. It's just shit like that. I just don't get why we forget things like that. Like I don't know, but it's scientifically proven, ladies. So let your man slide. If you forget certain things, I'm not saying he should forget your birthday. That's different. If you forget your birthday,
yeah, definitely.
He deserves to get
you
yelled at.
You never lived that one down. You never lived that one down.
Yeah, he deserves to get punished for that, without a doubt. But if he forgets, let's say, oh, you remember the first time we went to that restaurant to eat, and I don't remember. Okay, we don't remember. It says women have a better sense of smell than men, which that I didn't know. They said that's why when a woman comes into the house, she can smell nasty shit and right away wants you to throw away the garbage or clean something. And meanwhile, we're right there and we don't smell nothing. We're like, I didn't smell nothing. Understand that. Men are more likely to overestimate their driving skills.
Yeah, fuck that.
You know what? I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that one because I don't think we overestimate. I think we know, hands down, we're definitely better drivers than women.
Hell yeah,
and hands down, every crazy almost accident I've been in has probably been because of a woman. Ladies,
not the one that you flipped over.
Yeah, not the Jeep I flipped over. No, not that one.
Exactly.
No, I'm telling you, entitled to mistakes here and there, man.
Listen, man, I was 19 years old, man.
Charlie, he says that shit for the public, but I know what it is. You know what I mean? Like,
hates when I drive.
Your honey is trying me in.
I know.
I personally saw one time. Your honey, no joke behind the wheel, man. I was trying to keep
look. I'm gonna give you a real fact. Check it out. Yo, Charlie. We men think we're better in a lot of things, and we'll go over driving. So listen, I think I'm a beast in driving. Don't get me wrong, but I think females collectively, if you take 10 females and 10 guys, I think the females got it all the way. Females are better gamblers than guys as well. I think if you give a girl money to play roulette or craps or whatever, their emotions never get in the way. Niggas they got 100,000, and you willing to blow that shit in 5 minutes to make 50,000. A female will take that and stretch it on for a whole week and just sit there and why? They're not emotionally tied to a lot of things. So to me, I think females are better gamblers and better drivers.
Yeah, hell no.
I think better drivers in the sense of more cautious. Bro, I'm telling you,
You
Not
think?
I said Charlie,
Yeah.
7 out of 10, right? You might be one of those three. But if you take 10 guys and take females and 10, when I say better, I'm not mean swerving doing this. I mean cautious. I mean want to get to the destination safe.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. And that's a and I say that from the overall niggas that I be in cars with. Dom, he talk about, oh, I'm the better driver. Nigga, you almost killed a friend, you almost killed other people, and you
Say
messed
it
up.
show, Dom. Say it
And
show.
and you messed up beautiful trees that they just plant in Delaware. You know what I mean? I mean, thank God you're here today. I'm happy. You know what I mean? And then he goes, Charlie, he goes, I was 19. Fuck. You know what I mean?
They needed trimming. They needed trimming, man.
Yeah, you know what was the worst part of that story? That and I'll never forget. It was I had just got, well, not just, but I had it for about maybe 6 months. Jeep Cherokee, and I went to school in Delaware. I was just about to get full coverage on Friday, and the accident happened on a Tuesday.
Oh,
So
wow.
I demolished the Jeep. Couldn't get nothing for it. I was sick to my stomach.
Oh, man.
Sick to my stomach, man. Yeah, but yeah, that was
Random questions.
But hey, but at least you're here to talk about it though. So that's one saving grace. You're here to talk about it.
For sure.
Absolutely. Next random question. Would you rather live in a world where all arguments must be resolved with karaoke battles or dance battles?
Dance all the way. Yo, nothing better than a dance battle. Karaoke, there's always one or a group or that gets out of pocket, gets a little more, I mean, just don't keep it fun, right? You look at these rap battles. Let's look at rap battles. Let's use rap battles and like hip hop battles. Rap battles, they be looking like they're ready to fight, kill each other on stage. In the dance, you get to see the moves, you get to like appreciate. I think dancing is all the way up to me.
Yeah, I'm going with dancing too. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well this one, Charlie, I'm waiting for yours.
Let's see.
Damn, I got no wins in the singing department, man.
Okay, so we got so that was part one. There's a part two of this random question. So would you rather only argue via charades, or would you have to debate rhyme everything in rhymes like a rap battle?
Everything in rhymes like a rap battle. Oh, ooh. That's a deep question. That's deep.
Y'all arguing with your lady. You can charades.
Yo, D. I didn't get that question.
I'm gonna go with the charade.
I said, would you rather only have to argue by doing charades or rhyming like you in a rap battle?
Dom got that sewed up with the rhyming, so
yeah, I know. I mean, I think rhyming. I'll take the chance of rhyming. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna do that mumbling shit down this shit. I'm not built for that. I want to throw
something. Oh shit!
Unless you look at nursery rhymes, that's about the only thing I'm working with.
I think charades would be. I guess charades would be fun. The rap would be. The rap, you get to be angry with it, like.
Yeah,
but you can shut that down with you. You can shut it down right there.
Well, I mean, if I didn't know how to rap, like.
Yo, D, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I mean, just to throw it on top of that, I think this is good. So I have a question for the audience. Another question, more of what to look for. So, are you guys, well, in general, people, are you excited about Trump presidency now that he's taken the office on what he approved and signed regarding overtime money? It's non-taxable now. correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Big, man.
big, D.
That's fucking big.
That's big.
You know what? But I think there's a catch-22 in that also, because you got to think about how much fucking gonna be a lot of crooked shit going on with that also. A lot of people getting that overtime, but I think for the average Joe, everyone should be freaking super happy about that, without a doubt. That's
Extremely.
pretty crazy.
That's big, and I think
And the way
kind of evens out because they have cut overtime on a lot of shit. So
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
the overtime that
So
you
what-
do get, if you don't get taxed on it, it works out. You know.
that's sweet.
So
Yeah,
the
that
way
is
the
sweet.
way they're gonna monitor that is that ADP. I had a conversation with ADP today, right? So ADP does a lot of managing organization payrolls. So the way they're gonna do it, they're gonna know the wages and your how many X amount of hours you work. Anything above that, they're gonna have it as a second bucket, as being like they're gonna define it as a bonus or OT because OTs typically can be time and a half depending on you know where you work at too, right? So but they're gonna have that totally separate in two different buckets. Because I asked the question, well, how do you manage that? So the ADP is gonna manage that way, keep it totally separate, and it's gonna be fully non-taxable. You still probably have it in your, W-2 your next year. I don't know how that's gonna be, but you won't be able to. You don't have to worry about paying taxes above your hourly wages,
Oh, see
or
that?
even salary.
Mhm. That's dope.
Remember, typically, OT money is different money for people who are hourly, not really salary, right? So salary, you could put in $80 of work, you would only benefit from a bonus perspective, which still will be taxed. So that's a difference, right? Bonus is still taxed and OT, but I thought I heard something where even bonus money is looking to be non-taxed. Now, if that happens, that's beautiful because
That's huge.
man, them bonuses great people. Real
Mhm.
talk. So
Ruben, my man who's a cop, what they're doing is limiting the amount of hours he could work overtime. So that's how they're controlling that.
Yeah,
Also.
they're gonna absolutely.
especially if you almost at that retirement when they look at your past 4 years, right? Because that's what's going to dictate your pension based
Correct.
on a certain
And
percentage.
that's what I'm thinking is going to hurt a lot. I think it's going to hurt a lot
Yeah.
of like the sanitations and the cops like that when they're about to retire. They like to do the OTs to try to really boost their
You know,
retirement.
I tell you right now,
I mean,
fellas. I mean, anybody who serves, you know, in first responders, army, Navy, whatever, teachers, cops. To me, realistically, man, there shouldn't be a limit for those individuals. Your life is on the line any time, any day. You don't know if you're going to see your family. I think when it comes to those type of jobs, I think it should be much more recognition. I deserve. Listen, they made it through. Give them money. Give them what they
yeah,
deserve.
I
Real
agree.
talk, money. But not everybody's built or want to put their life on the line like that. I mean, look, I didn't want to be a cop because I thought, where I'm from, I probably wouldn't make it. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, but you got to respect first liners, man. Give teachers all those topics that I just talked about should be getting the best benefits, should be getting the best pensions, and they deserve to set all of them. That's it.
I
Real
think
talk.
teachers get shitted on, man. Be honest with you, man.
Teachers, veterans, navies, armies, cops, EMS, firemen, brother,
And
give
that's
those people.
listen. That's
Make
because
sure.
there's so many people that are the in the upper echelon that's taking all that money, and there's so much money that could be.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the money
Oh
that we
yeah.
give to all these countries and shit like that. Why are we not using that money and give them to our people and give them to
Amazing.
so it's
Amazing.
there. It's just a matter of
You have people that are starving here in America, starving.
yeah.
So.
But anyway, I don't want to go too far, of course. As we are coming to the end, and I just want to say a few things before we do that. I do want to touch on real quick, guys. For those of you that know, we are going on the cruise this Sunday. You guys can see the lineup right here.
Sick.
It is insane. Cynthia, TKA, Rob Bass, George Lamont, Betty D, Judy Torres, Suave, C Bank, Cora, Brenda, K Star, Jenny Renee, Cynthia Figueroa, Willie Valentine, Deneen, George Anthony, and why is C Bank name not on this one?
Sick.
C
It
Bank name?
is.
Is it on here or did I miss it? Oh, I said
Yeah,
CBAC, right? Okay.
it's next to Coro. It's next to
Yeah, okay.
Coro.
All right, and you guys see the DJ lineup: White Boy KYS, Blazer One, DJ Scribble, Tim Shoma, and we also have obviously the legend Tim Smooth in the building, and I said Ted Smooth in the building. We put him in late on this cruise, so that's why he's not on this particular flyer. This is an old flyer, but it's going to be a dope cruise, guys. 26 is coming soon. We are going to be announcing that very shortly. And tomorrow night, for you guys, we will be having the online pre-party of the Dream Girl Cynthia Freestyle Cruise live at 8 p.m. on the Dream Girl Cynthia Freestyle page. You can go to Dream Girl Cynthia's Facebook page. We'll be on there. We'll be on there with a few artists, DJs, hosts. They'll all pop in. If you guys have seen the past, you know what we do. Go on there, might have a couple of drinks, talk about some of the things that happened in previous cruises and laugh a little bit and just kind of get the energy going so everybody can be ready to rock and roll for this event. Tomorrow, don't forget, get your flyers and post them on your social media feed. We're not worried about the group feed. We want to post them on our regular feeds because we really want to flood the timelines. Let's create that energy that's going to be super dope. Everybody leading up to the cruise, we want that energy to be really something special. So tomorrow is the day for everybody to post that out. And again, you could join us at 8 p.m. tomorrow, and we'll all be on there, and we're going to be having a good time, getting ready, getting hyped up. We'll see you guys there. Also, May 3rd, guys, if you guys haven't heard, which you don't know where you've been, there goes the DJs, the concert in New Jersey, Carteret, New Jersey. It's the first of its kind. You've never been to an event like this, I promise you. It's going to be nonstop, on your feet action from the beginning to the end, where we're taking you on a musical journey, where we're going to have reenactment of legends like the Temptations, Four Tops, the Supremes, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson. I mean, it does not stop. We're going to have these amazing DJs in the building. Blazer One, White Boy, Rob Lowe, Frankie Cutlass, DJ Lucho, DJ Old, DJ B Ribs, and of course the legend himself, Video Music Box own Mr. Ralph McDaniels in the building. Tickets are on sale now. Carteret, New Jersey. This is going to be a hell of a night, followed by the Dream Girl Cynthia and C Banks birthday party that we're going to have, and it's in the same venue at a club at the venue. Only a few tickets can be sold for that, so it's first come, first serve with that, but it's going to be a hell of a night. So hope you guys all can make it out there. Again, tickets are on sale now. You can get it at carteretpack.com, and it's going to be a hell of a night. So
real quick.
Absolutely.
So what's happening in the Carteret? And I don't know how many people have been to the village. It was a place called Cafe Wa, and they went on a journey the same way, where they went from the past into the future or present, and they played all kind of music. And I used to go, and it was fire. You heard the past come alive. You heard, everything has come alive all the way into the present. And back to the cruise. If you're a real freestyle fan, you haven't experienced freestyle unless you go on the cruise, man. Then you could say you got the whole freestyle experience in an abundance, because the freestyle cruise is out of this world, man. It's just out of this world. And I'm not being biased. I'm just telling you the truth. It's got to be an experience. And like I said, the Carteret also, if you ever been in a village and you went to Cafe Wa, it brought you from a journey from the past. Everything that was popping in the past up to the present, and it's a journey, man, and you can't miss it, man. There's two events that you have to show up to and experience it, and you be a judge of it. And I'm guaranteeing you're gonna love it.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're putting in a lot of work, guys, and it's gonna be dope, to say the least, man. But yeah, man, it's gonna be dope, man. So, guys, again, we'll be on the cruise. So, obviously, we'll see you in a couple of weeks, fellas. Thank you again, man. Appreciate you guys. This was fun again. And listen, man, the only thing we gotta do, I mean, for next time is making sure that we change the alarm batteries. Janet would like to know if you could listen. I got his new setup, but he was a little busy. He was a little busy this week. He didn't have the time. He got his setup. He's about to come with the new setup. So watch out for us, man.
We're gonna hear that. You know what it is, man? Every time I reset my Wi-Fi, it knocks my home alarm and the smoke detectors offline. I got to go upstairs and reprogram the whole box. So that's what the problem is. Anyway, we won't have that issue next time.
That's the story. Sticking to it.
That's it.
I always want to say something real quick. Like I'm part of this group, but every time we do this podcast, I learn something. Each podcast, and I'm hoping everybody learns something. You know what I mean? So
no doubt.
And I appreciate the brothers in here because I learned something each time, man. You know, and I take it with me.
Same here, and
same here.
And one more thing I wanted to touch on too, and I kind of forgot about this, and I know everyone's gonna think it's gonna be a joke that I'm heading, but I'm actually not heading towards a joke. But for those of you that don't know, my brother Ruben, and this is serious.
I don't even know. Guys, before he talks, let me say something.
This is not a joke.
Let me say something for the crowd. Yo, hold on. Let me say something for the crowd because he likes to take the last remaining minute and then like stab at niggas. You know what I mean? So I can't come back.
I'm not.
So wait, hold on. Just for the crowd. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna disrespect you yet. But I got my guns ready, my nigga. You come out saying some sideways shit, I'm blowing you up. I'm blowing you up right now on everything. What?
All I was gonna say is that for those of you that don't know, and I'm giving the big ups here, it's actually that Rube, and this is all jokes aside, he genuinely is one of the greatest magicians around in the country. A beast like that, and I'm being dead ass serious. For those of you that didn't know that, he's really skilled with it. We've spoken already about potentially starting to do a couple tricks here and there to show on here when we do the episodes, because I really want you guys to see what he has done, and a lot of his blessings and career of what he has in his life now started through that became his passion, his life. And when I say he's one of the greatest out there, he's one of the greatest. You look up some of the greatest guys that are on television now, he's worked with them, and he's been on that level. So we got some things planned in the future for you guys that we're actually putting into motion now. But just wanted to throw that out there. So we're gonna start, showing you guys a little bit of how skilled this man is, and it's gonna be fun to add to the show. But just wanted to throw that out there because I want to say that.
The only thing he don't do the floating thing well, but everything else.
Yeah, no camera tricks here. Well, look, Dom, I appreciate. I didn't know where that was coming from. Look, magic definitely changed my life, but definitely looking forward to really, doing things for the crowd, the people who join, just having fun and whatever we need to do. And so I got the blessing to be in AC with Dom and Cynthia and his team and do some crazy shit for them last minute, nothing prompt. And I kind of miss it. You know what I mean? I studied 4 hours a day, every day for 20 years. 20 years just to learn everything I learned. And I'm getting back to it and all that. But true story is one of my peoples, man, who, David Blinn and I did a few things, and I respect his game, but one of my close people who's now performing in Vegas and the Harris every night, you know what I mean? Just to see where we was at just 20 years ago on Queens Boulevard doing card tricks and shit. And he really elevated and it changed his life. So I wouldn't change mine because I got a beautiful family daughter. When you do things like that, you have to put a lot of effort. But I'm here with you, fellas. And D, like I said, you got my promise, my nigga. We're gonna kill it. I'm gonna take it to another level with this shit, and we're gonna do what we're gonna do for the team and for people, entertainment on it. So,
Yep, we got some work.
I might want some lessons, Ruben, for real, man.
Yeah,
got you. I got you. I promise. And let me tell you, we're gonna do it in a way where it's gonna be official. I'm half my shit I made up, and it's gonna be where just appreciate it because you have a better chance of living forever before you can figure that shit out. That type of shit. So we're gonna be all right. We're gonna make it happen. I'm excited to get back.
without doubt, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Steve, for that.
No doubt, no doubt. So, guys, again, see you guys when we get back.
Big.
Tomorrow night, again, hop on 8 p.m. We'll be on, pop up, and we'll have some fun in the chat and get in. And we'll I mean, you'll see, in case you didn't realize it on this episode, tomorrow you'll understand why it is that the queens are full of drama. And that's, at the end of the day, what it is, it's not the guys, but yeah. With that said, we out, people. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been awesome. Appreciate y'all. Till next time, peace and love. Enjoy your life.
Peace and love, fellas.
Take care, everyone. You're out. Be safe. Charlie, be easy. D. We'll talk, baby.
Appreciate everybody.
All right. Peace.
There goes the neighbor. There goes the neighborhood.